Warning, if you don't want to look, if you don't want to know the truth, then look away. This is reality. This is happening right now in this country. I want to tell you, it's been a sad beginning to this week for me. Very sad, discouraging, and disturbing. I found out that the Senate bill to stop what they're terming infanticide of born alive babies fails as Democrats oppose. In this article on, it's called LifeSite USA, the article states that the United States Senate voted 53 to 44 Monday evening in favor of legislation to guarantee medical care to babies who survive botched abortions, but failed to reach the 60 votes necessary for the bill to overcome the current filibuster rules and pass. So, in other words, even though they got the majority of the vote, 53 to 44, even though they got the majority of the vote, they still lose because that now they claim they need 60 votes. They just basically, it seems like they do what they want to do. They make it up as they go along. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid in school, whenever we had a contest, the person who got the most always won. There was none of this, oh, you got the most, but you didn't win. I'm sorry, you need to have a few more votes. You need to have 7 more votes, or 7 more beans to win. It's absolute insanity what has happened to us in this country. We are totally being railroaded. I can't believe that there are that many people in this country that would just sit by and allow this to continue happening. I can't imagine it. It says here that originally introduced in 2015 and proposed in the current session in response to comments by Virginia Democrat Governor Ralph Northam defending the prospect of letting a disabled or non-viable infant die after a failed abortion attempt. The Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act would require abortionists to provide medical care for such babies. Under the 2002 Born Alive Infants Protection Act, babies who survive abortions are recognized as human beings with human rights, but how specifically to handle them isn't defined. So you see, there really was actually a act in law in 2002, the Born Alive Infant Protection Act. But here we go again. Here's where they skirt around the law with the language, because it says here they are human beings with human rights, but how specifically to handle them isn't defined. So here we go again. It's the double talk, the double speak that is allowed to continue this heinous practice. It says here, public officials at all levels and in every party should be able to condemn infanticide. You'd think so. And come to the defense of the weakest members of our society, said Senator Ben Sasse, a Republican of Nebraska, who reintroduced the bill's Senate version. Yeah, right on, Ben, right on. And you go, Nebraska, my former hometown. I'm proud of you. Or I should say my home state. I'm proud of you for doing that.